Well, everyone, it's time for us to go ahead and talk about some of the worst iPhones that you can probably buy in 2023. Now, these are going to be all over the place because these are, iPhones that range from things that just came out this year, last year, or ones that have been out for a while. And the first one I kind of want to throw in here are any iPhones that are not supported with software anymore. So this includes the iPhone 6s and iPhone 7s. I know it's very sad. I love these iPhones. I think they're super impactful, but honestly, you can't really go super wrong with any iPhone that is currently supported with software. So the one main thing I will definitely tell you is if you are planning on buying an iPhone 7, 7 Plus, iPhone 6s, 6s Plus, first generation iPhone SE, or any iPhone older than those, then you are going to be in a very, very weird spot. And I think those are probably the worst iPhones you can buy in this day and age. Any of those iPhones and ones that are older than those probably are some of the ones I wouldn't recommend buying. However, if you currently own those iPhones, that's a completely different story. If you own them and you've owned them for a while, then you should probably be prepared to go for an update, in my opinion. With an iPhone 6s or 7, if you're planning on buying those iPhones to use, I wouldn't recommend doing that because you're going to have to upgrade in like less than a year anyway. You probably want to buy a phone that you can use for at least 2 years. And the 6s and 7 are definitely not those phones that can basically do it. Now, another iPhone that I would throw in here as well that I do think is a really bad buy, it's not like a bad iPhone, but it's just like a really bad purchase, is the iPhone SE 2022 version. So the iPhone SE 3 that came out in 2022, and this is an iPhone that kind of fits in the same boat. Like it's still supported with software and everything, but the design is just so outdated. The cameras are very outdated. The lack of gesture-based design, the outdated battery life as well. Like I just don't see why anybody would want to pick up this iPhone at all. And I definitely would say this is probably one of the worst iPhones you can probably buy in the brand new market. With all the other iPhones that Apple sells currently, you can't really go wrong with any of them in my opinion. But if you were to go ahead and buy the iPhone SE 3, I pretty much do think that'd be a pretty bad purchase. When you look at the iPhone 13 mini in the used market, those things have gone down, a bit in the used market price tag as well. Maybe not down to the $429 as the iPhone SE 3, but you should be able to pick them up for about $500, probably even less than that to be honest. And I think that definitely makes a lot more sense to purchase than an iPhone SE 2022 model. So those are pretty much the main iPhones that I could think of. Last year, I kind of mentioned some phones like the iPhone XS Max and whatnot, but I do think those iPhones have kind of gotten a little bit better, especially now with, since iOS 15 for the most part, that Apple has been pretty much giving all the features of those versions of softwares to these iPhones, the XS, XS Max, and even the XR. So I think those have been, actually getting some improvements here and there. So I wouldn't throw that iPhone in here. Maybe as like an honorable mention, maybe, but those are pretty much the worst iPhones I could probably recommend you to not buy in 2023. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.